Hello, dear friend. Welcome back to Remember and Hope. My name is Jessica Lopez, and I'm so glad that you came today. It is episode 3 of my abuela Loida Garcia's stories of amazing miracles that have happened in her life. And so I'm excited to share this with you, and I hope that it is a blessing and an encouragement because the whole purpose of this channel is to offer encouragement through difficult times or uncertainty. And so I pray and I hope that it is a blessing to you and an encouragement that God's timing is perfect.
I had to change my status from student to permanent because I couldn't do um, my practicing in nursing if I didn't have permanent resident.
I see.
So over there, I went to Loma Linda and I met the Voice of Prophecy's director,
Okay.
and I asked him for a recommendation letter, and they gave it to me.
Mm.
So when I went to Cuba to exchange my status, and when I went to the um, to that office, I forgot the name of it. I said I want to change because I want to finish. I, I don't want to stay here in Cuba. I haven't finished my studies.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the lady that I got. She said, "Can you prove that you were accepted in the School of Nursing?" I said, "Sure." Okay, when you show me that, we'll talk.
Oh.
Of course, I had the letter.
Yeah.
Next day, I was there. Show her the letter.
Mm.
Right there, I got my residence.
There was a story I remember now that you say that, and it was how you got into the program. And I believe that in itself was a miracle.
Oh, yes, yes. That is a little story there. Yeah. You want to hear that?
Sure.
Okay. So then, that was a lapse of time
Okay.
between the time that I got my residence in Cuba, which it was so I could finish nursing. But actually, when I went to Cuba, I met my future husband, who I went to stay with my aunt. So so Nelson, my husband, future husband, he heard that I was coming and he wanted to come to United States so bad. So he came to meet me, da 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 da. So I stay in Cuba at that time. Instead of coming right away, I could travel. No, but we started seeing each other. Anyhow, we stay there. I marry him, and we came back to Chicago.
Nice. Yes.
But I was some people have a hard time to have a baby, but we didn't. We had a baby. We had one baby after the other.
Oh.
So I couldn't go to school,
Mm.
and he didn't know any English at the time.
Right.
So I had to help him establish his business,
And what was his business?
upholstery.
Upholstery, furniture
But
upholstery.
he wanted to have his own little shop, and I was his bookkeeper, took care of the customers. I went with him to see the clients and help him. I couldn't do studying.
Wow. For the nursing.
So what happened was that in the church that I was going, oh, this was another thing. My husband wasn't affiliated to any church. Father wasn't happy.
Oh.
But I did what I wasn't supposed to. But then with the time, father and him were such a good friends,
Oh.
and they were like father and son. So anyhow, uh, finally he got his little shop going. But I had every other year I had a baby. I had such a hard time, and with all the helping him and the bookkeeping and this. Oh my goodness!
How many babies did you have at the time?
At the time, I had two babies.
Okay.
And so finally, I told the pastor, of the church I was, Pastor, I'm not going to church. I'm going to be a home mother because I cannot take care of all these little babies and helping my husband get established in his business. I'm going to stay home. Oh no, sister, no, no, no. So he got me two ladies from church to help me
Oh,
on Sabbath.
I love that community.
Yeah. So um, so what happened? In somebody in church found a program where people that had left school to have family, they want to go back to school,
Nice.
and so he got becas scholarships.
Okay. There we go.
So everybody was getting scholarships for teaching Spanish to American.
Oh,
Oh, different becas. I said, well, I want a beca. I want a beca to go back to nursing
that guy's the scholarship.
scholarship.
Okay.
So I had a lady in church that says, Sister, I will help you with the children. You bring them Sunday night and you take them back on Friday. So you have the week to go. And they can sleep here in my house. A Señora Lopez.
Oh, I remember hearing about Senora Lopez.
Uh-huh.
Sweet family.
So I said, I want to so badly to finish my. And I told Nelson, these children are growing. When they are when it's time for them to go to school, I want them to go to church school. With only one money coming in from your shop won't be enough.
I see.
I need to finish my nursing so I can work and bring money in for them to go to. I don't want them in public school. So that was my goal
Because you were in Chicago at that time.
in Chicago.
Right.
So then this man that got those scholarships got me one scholarship for a school of nursing.
Nice.
They had the program exactly what I needed. But this was already, see, in those days, you have to be everything ready in June. So when by August or September, when they start the classes, you have everything ready. The uniforms, they had a place where they make them, and you had to have your books and whatever.
By June. Wow, that's really early. Okay.
Mhm. So I said, okay, fine. But then came another lady from church. She says, you know what, Lloyd, I got a scholarship to take laboratory.
Okay.
Why don't you take that? Because they already taking people in. You don't have to wait. Because by June, all the School of Nurses were closed.
Is laboratory part of the nursing program or is that something completely different?
Completely different.
Okay.
So I said, I know that this year I already missed my boat. Is what I thought. I cannot do anything, but I can do some studying with a laboratory. So I do that. And so I went and I got everything ready for the laboratory. In the university where they have that course for the laboratory was close to Nelson's shop. At the time, I wasn't driving, but Nelson would take me wherever I needed to go. So I went to to the university to see my classes and the laboratory, and there were a group of younger boys and girls. And I saw a group that were speaking Spanish. So I went there and said, how is that class? How are the teachers? They said, it's horrible. They don't treat us right. They are prejudiced. Da, da, da. I said, oh my goodness, I don't want to go to that. No, 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 no. But I would have to do it, I do it. But then the Lord put in my mind, call the School of Nursing to ask them which subjects you should take this year here that would help you.
Good idea.
So that you can you won't waste all the time a
Sure.
whole school year. So I did. I called and I said, I have this problem. I'm here in the university. What should I take that will help me with nursing? Because what I want is nursing. And she said, since you are there, do you have all your scripts of your grades? Because that summer I did take chemistry, biology. I took like 4 subjects that would help me with nursing.
Oh,
So she says, "Can you read the what you got your grades?" Oh, sure, I have it right here. I had 4 A's and 1 B.
nice.
And she said, "How far are you from here?" We are in this social address. And I was thinking, Nelson is right here, half a block from here. He can take me. I said, half an hour. Well, hurry up and get here.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So I ran over to Nelson's shop. Nelson, this is what had happened. I'm going. She didn't say what for or nothing. She just said, hurry up and come.
yeah.
So he said, sure. So he left the shop, somebody there, and we went over. When I got there, she said, this was it wasn't the director. She was the one in charge of getting the girls together, the group, the class
So she was like a registrar.
register. And she said, let me tell you something. You see these keys? They are for my car. When you call, I was ready to go because I'm going on vacation for my summer vacation. And I will not open this office until September. This was in June, the end of June. If you have called me 5 minutes before, I would say I don't have any opening. Everything is taking all the. But just before your call, there was a girl that called to cancel that she wasn't coming. So I had
To the program.
one opening, which I told you to hurry up and come because I had that opening
Oh my goodness.
just before your call. I said, Lord, thank you.
Oh.
So now, if you have called me 5 minutes later, I have been gone.
Oh my goodness.
You see the
Wow.
keys? This key I have in my hand. I was just leaving after she canceled. I was leaving, but then you called right after, and then and I when I heard all of that, I said, I have to tell you something. All this had happened because God was orchestrating this everything so that I could take that space there because He was opening the door for me to come here. She laughed. I said, I'm a Christian and God takes care of me. So then she gave me the address where she had to make um, a special day to take a pre-test before you go in. And she said they come on Saturday. I said, but I cannot go Saturday. Do you have a Wednesday? I asked her. She said, I can arrange it for Wednesday. Okay.
Oh.
That was another door opening. So I took the test on Wednesday. I had my uniforms done. I had all the arrangements made, and I got that September. I had a space for me there.
Oh.
Isn't the Lord wonderful?
Amen. He is.
He has his angels helping me when I was younger. Although I made a sideways, and now years later I have all these kids, but I made it.
Wow. It's amazing to see how God came through for her. I hope you were blessed. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to continue to hear these amazing stories, um, I think I have like two more from my abuela's stories that she shared. But I have many more to share from other people, from myself, hoping to offer you encouragement through whatever it is that you're going through so that you know that you're not alone. God is with you, and God can do amazing things in your life. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can hear when new stories have been added. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope you have a blessed day.